Hi, the Night Confession channel is with you. Welcome. On my channel, I talk about women's stories that my subscribers send me.
I wasn't looking for it. I wasn't fantasizing about forbidden passion. It started with something much quieter, the sense that I had died inside, that every day was just another loop in a never-ending routine. My husband and I had been together for 12 years. We'd had love, intimacy, shared dreams. But over time, all of that faded. All that was left were conversations about bills, groceries, the kids, the leaky faucet. He became distant, not abusive, not unfaithful, just absent, emotionally, mentally. He locked himself away inside some private space, and he never invited me in. And I smiled in public, posted happy family photos on Instagram, but inside, there was silence, cold, a craving, not for another life, but just to feel something again. I met him at a conference. He was married too, with 2 kids. We started talking over lunch, and something strange happened. I heard myself again when I spoke to him. He listened. I mean, really listened. He didn't interrupt. He didn't check his phone. His gaze wasn't flirtatious. It was attentive, gentle. He didn't compliment me. He didn't try to impress me. He just saw me. The woman I was before marriage, before motherhood, before the everyday grind swallowed me whole. He asked questions that touched parts of me I thought had died, and I started waiting for his messages. I found myself thinking about him in the car, in the shower, lying next to my husband in bed. We didn't plan to cheat. We fought it. We kept things professional. Messages were neutral. Meetings were work-related. But then one evening, he stayed late after a meeting. We left together. It was raining. We sat on a bench. He draped his blazer over my shoulders. I turned to thank him, and he kissed me. It wasn't passionate. It was warm, sad, like an apology for years of silence. After that, everything changed. We tried to stop. We couldn't. Every meeting became more intimate. First lunch, then a long drive, then a night in a hotel. We both knew we'd never leave our families, but we also knew we couldn't stop. It was beautiful and wrong and completely addictive. I changed. Not because I was cheating, but because I was feeling again. I started wearing makeup, lingerie. I listened to music I hadn't touched in years. I started writing poetry in my notes app, and along with that came fear. I couldn't look my husband in the eye anymore. And the saddest part, he didn't notice. I tried to talk to him. He nodded, changed the subject. I realized he had checked out emotionally long ago, but didn't have the courage to say it out loud. And I didn't have the courage to leave. My lover? It wasn't a savior either. He made no promises. He said, "I won't leave my kids," and I nodded. Pretended stolen hours were enough, but deep down, I wanted more. I knew this would all collapse. His wife found out, not because he told her. She read the messages. He called me that night, said it was over, said he was leaving home. I was terrified, not relieved. I realized something awful. The affair was only beautiful because it was hidden. He moved in with me for a week. It was hell. Reality crushed the fantasy. He snored. He was tired all the time. He missed his kids. We barely spoke. After a week, he left, went back to his wife, said he wanted to fix things.
My husband found out too, through mutual friends. He didn't yell, he didn't cry. He just packed a bag, looked me in the eye, and said, "I'm letting you go." A year has passed. I live alone now. Sometimes my child stays with me, sometimes with him. My husband filed for divorce. I lost my lover, my marriage, my status. But I gained something unexpected. Myself. Not the woman I was before the affair. A new version. Honest, broken, but alive. I don't pretend anymore. I say no when I mean no. I don't fear silence or solitude. I don't glorify what I did. I'm not proud. But I know if it hadn't happened, I would have stayed trapped in illusion. Sometimes destruction is the first step towards healing. Sometimes cheating isn't about another man at all. It's a screen from his side that says, "Please see me before I disappear."
Thanks for your viewing. The best gift from you will be a like and a subscription.